welcome back everyone. Here we are through most of step, what was I done forgot? 44. I did neglect to put a couple of doodads in. We're supposed to lean up against the back of this chest here. I guess I got distracted by all the activity over on over here on this side. They appear to be staying in place. I guess we're gonna lean in there. So I tell you, it's really coming together. I'm digging the whole aesthetic here. They got the, of course, you can see our boat down through our dinosaur, underneath our dinosaur. I like that. Yeah, lots of nice little details that I honestly didn't even realize while I was making it that they were coming together like that. But like I say, we're supposed to put these guys in here. And while I'm doing this, I'll tell you that if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. So you get to see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come along. To have a good time and upload daily and just want to enjoy ourselves here. We're just building silly little models, so we're just here to have some fun. Otherwise, if you've seen any kits or model kits or builds or anything that you'd like to see me take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add more kits onto my list. And as I've stated before, y'all seem to have pretty good taste based on the ones I'm seeing. A lot of them y'all are suggesting to slip by me, so I'm happy to add them on because it makes my job easier. I don't have to hunt for good things. Well, I think this is one of the queens. I can see the ruffle in the thing, but I can't remember which one or which country. Alright, those guys are in place, and now that officially ends part one. Now that I've actually done the whole thing, there, sort of add a little more details down there, and of course, like I've said before, this guy's going to have our globe in the middle of it, and it's going to be lit up from underneath, so that's going to look really cool in the end, I think. Ooh, it'll even spin in there. Okay. But I'm going to set this aside. Ooh, I almost keep knocking the windows and curtains out of whack. I don't realize how tall it is. Moving it around. Knocked all of them out that time. I actually knocked the curtains off, it looks like. Get you down in there and reattach. Okay, knock those off too. Okay. Everybody stay together. One big happy family of windows. Alright, now be more careful here. Put them away. And we'll start on our right wall. So, that's not it. Got a couple of these guys and some books. Each run. And they are all numbered, so I've got them. I wrote the numbers on the back with Sharpie in case I need them, so keep everything straight. And I think I can come in a little bit more on this one. Maybe not much. Okay. Go on the. I do think they're numbered differently. I'm trying to see if are they different structurally. I don't think so. I think they just numbered them differently to mess with me. Okay, so we go E5 over here. So there you are. Six. 7, 8. So East 5, 6, 7, 8, and C1. No, there we go. And now bottom one, we got E9. situation going. Now we add our bookshelf dividers. Got this one's different, and these three are all the same. So the same ones all go the extra slot at the bottom here. Here. Notch. Oh, I thought this was over on the corner. This is actually back here. The notch goes to the back on this one. Snug fit on all of them. Oh, got that going. Now, that side we got one more shelf to make. Doesn't have the dividers in it. It's our base. Go. Start on 13 on you. C3. I don't know why the scale of these books changed so much on this one, but it is right. Now, okay, this guy in. So you're on the end down here, and we're just bringing you down onto that one. There's no binding anywhere else yet. We're going to have one more shelf through there in a minute. Right now, as a matter of fact. Seems like we should be tying this. Okay, let's see. Okay, it says to put it on the wall first. Okay, so let's. This guy. Here, 3, 4, 1, 2, yeah. Okay, that's gonna things shaped up a little bit. Alright. And then this guy goes with the plain side out onto this end of our bookshelf. Got that. Cool. Now, going much quicker than I thought it would today. Got the old phone stand because I gotta put some. Actually, a little wobbly there. Everybody in place here. Check everybody's flush. Yeah, okay. I think. Okay. No, I'm gonna try not to break those. These guys back in. Actually, I'm gonna take Well, that one's snug. This one's a little loose on it, so I'm gonna just drop a dab of glue down in each crook here. Just to give it a touch more support. Not really structural, but maybe hold it in place a little better. Now, I think this is going to be a little time consuming. Get to install some manuscripts or something on our shelf through here. Okay, so from my left-handedness, I'm going to go this way. I got enough of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, okay. Okay, so the S2s are the portrait ones, and the S1s are in landscape. So, okay. So let's do. I think I'll try putting the glue on these guys instead of the shelf. So just. Not put the tweezers in the glue. Okay, and it does go all the way back against it, so it can be at an angle here. You go against the back, it's still showing pretty good. Let's see where I colored in the edges on this one. Well, you might not be able to because it's washed out, but I did. There's stray ink marks on there. And this one we do one. These guys and one of the S2s. And I'm trying to figure out the technique for this. I think this might be it. Go onto it. Yeah. Okay, I did pull. Okay, I didn't pull it up. I do need one more. I'll get that one when we get down to the end here. So next one, it says these two flat guys. So like I decided to grip it like that. Put the glue on. And one more S1, so this one's colorful, so I'll use it since it's going to be towards the front. Might be more visible. Picked up these things, and I'm not sure about them. They're sort of filing. They do really good on the cardboard, but this one's like ultra fine. Does it even have a grit or anything? But it does a good job, like I say, on this cardstock cardboard type stuff, smoothing the edges off. So it doesn't seem to be as effective on the harder metal, or harder wood. Or wood period, I guess, is more. That's going to be, yeah, make sure it's get that brightest part showing around the corner there. Okay, that's okay. I think that sort of finishes up the wall for the moment. I'm going to set it aside on the rack because I don't think I'm going to need that again for a bit. And where am I at to? What am I making now? Steps. Okay. Alright. And making a couple of sets of steps here, and they're 6 and 7. Which one's the bottom? 7 goes on the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and orient that. Next one up. Straight steps on these two. That one barely touches. Try the other end. Yeah, it's a little snug. And yeah, that's right. The one with the actual holes rather than the slots goes on this side. So purely by accident, I got that right. Come on, guys. Work with me here. This is one of those things where I'll lose my grip and make it go bad, do bad things happen. Alright, there it went. It did cooperate finally. It actually feels fairly stable now that it's all in place. Oh yeah, I haven't been keeping track, but that was step 51. And I get to do it over here. That's where they're going to end up at. Let's do that again with this one. I think these are actually the same. And these are all the steps are the same too. This one's got that little hole on that end. That's the top step. So these guys. Not sure we're supposed to be going to. Oh, I missed one. 18. The hole goes this way towards this end. The right side facing it. Okay. That one does not feel as stable. They get that one all the way down. Okay. All seated in there good. worked out. Yeah, that one went. Okay. Now we got two. So, and somehow I've made that one. Okay, this one's okay. No, I think I made them both upside down. Where's... Oh. Okay. Couldn't tell which one was which. This one goes over here. Yeah. Okay, so let's go onto that. And this one over here. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're supposed to be doing with it. Okay. This one, we're about to put something on top of it, so I think that'll be alright. That feels a little loose on that end. Yeah, let me actually see if I can't squeeze a drop of glue down into right there. Now ease you into it. Not necessarily structural, just tacking it into place. Okay, so set you aside because we're going to work on our upper floor. Okay. Here. Actually back here, yeah. Ooh, just realized I missed a spot on my... Gives me a chance to show you how well these stain pens blend these sanding things. It just totally disappears. I really smooths that out nicely. Okay. Did the bottom but not the top. Good. Okay, let's try that one again. So in there. These are going to be covered, so I'll be alright. Over here. Over here, around the end of that one. On there. There we go. Okay. Now we bring our steps back in. Go break in there for these steps, and this one just got that little landing. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Maybe upside down. It might be. Yeah, that's going to be the trick. Okay. And now, something I've been dreading. Well, not this part, but the next part. First part, let's get the... Should be a good peel on this one. Actually got a little bit of size on this one too. Where are we going with this? This goes... Okay, so going around the corner back here, through there, and then up the steps. Yeah, okay, in there, and yeah, there's a little, where that one is. Got a little pin that goes in there. That's evidently all that's holding that one turned. Let's try this out. back. So I was talking to somebody in the comments that, yeah, I sort of knew that was going to happen. That one felt rigid as soon as I started touching it. Okay, but it's sort of behind the corner there, so we'll be able to glue that in. Hopefully, make it blend. Okay. It's got its own little foot here, so should be salvageable. If I say it's back there in the corner, it's going to be fairly obscured, so no great panic here yet. Okay, so hard part's picking this stuff up to get the glue on. Okay, so I'll just dab under each shoulder here. Maybe just pretend there's some there on that edge. No, that's not going to work because it's got to be on the top. I can do it. Maybe put that piece in first. Okay, there we go. And in. Those guys to stand up next to each other, let that glue hopefully bond in. Alright. Yeah, I think we're going to get away with that. Yeah. Alright, cool. But as I was about to say before I broke that thing and sent myself off on that tangent, usually you get one good bend on those things. I found you can't bend it back, but you can bend it one way. So if you don't bend it too far, you can do some adjusting to it. But now, get to work on our 1980s jet plane. Front swept wings, gotta be from the 80s. Okay, tires. Okay. Wheel up front here. Down here. Everything else on down. Okay. I thought that was going to be part of the cockpit, so I painted it white and black, but I think I'm not going to go back and try and fix it now. And our landing gear, because the black goes forward here. Wheels. This feels precarious again. Maybe get the clamp back out on this, see if I can do any more wiggling into it. I think the clamp will give me more even distribution, I hope. If not, I'll glue them back in place. Let's see. Okay, that one's not all the way on. Well, it shouldn't matter, but okay, it does matter, evidently. That popped it right on. Alright, so we got our 19 Aeros 80 jet plane. Or a model of it anyway. We got our stand. Oh. Here's the 3 holes on that end. Oh, I put those wheels on upside down for all that work. I thought they were going up, coming down. Gotta get them off now. That's the... Okay. That's the next question. If I can get both of them to come off, can I get them? It'll be easier to put them back on now. They've already been on once. And backwards. Well, that one was. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, they were. Now, these guys go in there. Airplane model done. And that black stripe is really bugging me. Let's see if I can let's see if this one's working today. Sometimes it feels like working, sometimes it don't. Blend it in a little better. This will be the visible side, but I'll get this one too since it's actually... Ooh, there's that spot too. Okay. Alright. Now, this guy goes down here on our landing right there. See if I can put it in there without breaking that plastic bit. Okay. And bring back out our wall here. Now this goes in across the top. These guys. Ooh. No. Thought it was coming out there. Okay, so and if there's a hole here, got that much done. Alright. Take a quick peek. That's all the pieces I've pulled. I thought that would take a little bit longer. Let's see what else can I get. Trying to look. I think I can do the top section too. Yes, I'm going to go pull a few more pieces and I'll be right back and we will do that. Okay, more shelves to make now. All flipped. Let's see, starting these guys, one with their... Okay, it's a quill. I was trying to figure out what that deal was. I think it's supposed to be a quill. Is that the right one? Nope. Not sure it matters, but those go on the bottom shelf, so. And this one's going to end up over here. So I'll go ahead and stick it in. So I'm ready for it. Okay. Let's get this one. Tab at the bottom, notch at the top. Squirrel. And this one. And this one. Okay, now I think. Hope I got that one. Oh, yeah, I did. We're 20. Okay, yeah, those are. Maybe not. We'll see. I was being entertained by a podcast while this. Okay, I did not. I didn't get 27 and F15. Okay, I got that one somewhere. Oh, there it is. Duh. Okay, so. And this is the one I just. Take those burrs off. Which way you're going to the front, so. Okay, so then this. Actually, I think we can put this on. Tap on that, so I'll put it on after. Let's see. Got one in. Okay, there. Okay, there they go. Now, pop you back in. Okay, and it is supposed to have a little overhang there, so that's right. Okay. Now, these guys go in here. Looks like I did the wrong side on this one. Or I didn't do it at all. So. That might be fading with those. Right. Okay. Now, set you guys aside. Bring out more. Let's see. So these guys, once again, these pieces all numbered differently, but they appear to be identical. From what I can see, everything matches up perfectly. So I'm not stressing too much about getting the right one on this batch. I'm worried about when I mount them on the shelves, but make sure I get them in order. This part, so you and let's see. This one goes on top. There's that little. Not as much of a notch on this one to grab onto. There it goes. That corner makes it a little more difficult to get the pressure in on it. heard it cracking, so I'm glad, glad it didn't continue to cracking. If I can get, there we go, put something underneath it so little tab was getting in the way of pushing down, but I think that last little bit did it. Okay. Now, kind of in. Let's see here. And through here in the middle. And you go on the end. That notch facing forward. And this one's going to be real tough. Okay. Alright. Now, let's go back in. And last couple of pieces. You here. And you're going to be on that one. And now these two go into those guys. A little bit on the stressful side again. It seems very fragile to be putting this kind of pressure on it. Okay. Alright. Now, this goes in up here on our top level. Just got 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So behind the plane. Just get some pressure on that little bit knot. There we go. Alright, check on our guardrail back there. Still seems to be doing good. Fairly, like I say, we're going to get away with it. It's going to be in the shade. But there's that much done. I think that's going to be, yeah, we'll get to, the books over here aren't, they're just, I think we're just gluing them onto the back of the wall. I'm not sure, but, oh, there's a gap there. Don't like that. Nothing to, there's no holding that in place. Okay. Let me, this might be another good opportunity to use my little clamp before I call it a night, because I was ready to call it a night. I think I can fit in there, and I can get just a couple of drops of glue down in between each shelf there. It should bind up. I think that should be strong enough to make it stay. Just pull that over into place. Down. Okay, and I'm going to let that sit for a bit, but that's a pretty fair amount of progress for tonight. I like that. This little landing thing was really, I'm digging that. I don't want to pick that up. Leave it alone. I really am digging this landing thing. The plane's not super impressive, but I think it'll do the trick. I think it'll look good when it's all said and done, mixed in with everything else. But that's enough for tonight. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.